I'm back with one more video about the things that you can do to get better sleep. Hi, Dr. P here. If we haven't met before, I'm a family doctor. I'm raising my family of 5 in the Northeast, and on this channel we focus on how you can eat better to feel better, but we've done just a couple videos on what you can do in order to get better sleep. And so this time I would totally be remiss if I didn't go over these pretty simple behavioral things that you can start implementing with your supplements, with your mindfulness meditation. These will just add to your toolbox of the things you can pull from in order to get better sleep. So today let's cover exactly what a bedtime routine should look like, how to avoid blue light exposure at night, the optimal bedroom temperature, and then when you should stop exercising and drinking caffeine in order to get your best night's sleep. I know I mentioned this about 2 videos ago, but a bedtime routine should ideally be 5 steps. And that's because it's simple enough to do and it resets your brain in order to say, hey, it's time to go to bed. In my house, we have 2 routines, one for kids, one for grown-ups. The kids' routine looks like this. They go in the bathroom, they brush their teeth, they put on jammies, they go to the bathroom. That's 3 things. And then they climb up the stairs, we read books, they jump into bed, everybody gets tucked in. So the kids get to bed in about 20 minutes. On a good day. You may know how it is trying to get toddlers to bed. But the adult routine looks like this. We lock the front door, start the dishwasher, shut off all the lights, then go into our bathroom, brush our teeth, wash our face, put on jammies, and hop into bed. So that's pretty straightforward too. It's not about the complexity of the routine, it's about the consistency of the routine. So as you get started, your brain says, ta-da, time to go to bed. And then it's easier for you to get into bed, do your 5-finger breathing technique, and fall right asleep. Blue light exposure, probably not a new one for you, so I'm just gonna give you some tips on how to avoid it. If it is new to you, blue light is what comes from things like your cell phone, TVs, computers, all the screens in our life. Ideally, you should avoid looking at any blue light for an hour before bed. That's what's gonna help you make the most melatonin so you start to feel sleepy. But for a lot of us, that's just not practical. We're just not stopping screen time an hour before bed. So there's a couple things you can do. You can buy some blue light blocking glasses. You can use the daytime and nighttime mode on your phone, or you can download a program, Flux or Flux, onto your computer so that it can help reduce the blue light coming from your screen. I'll link what I'm talking about in the description so you can check that out. Which one of you knows the ideal bedroom temperature? It is 68 degrees. That's what they say, folks, 68 degrees. What do you think? Is your bedroom around that temperature? I'd say here in Maine in the winters, ours is just a scotch colder than that. And in the summers, probably just a bit warmer than that, but 68, that's what you're looking for. And finally, exercise and caffeine. Exercise is a tricky one because you really want to be getting physical activity every day, but even better if you can get it when the sun is out. You reset all those hormones that you need to be awake and then to be asleep. So you're looking for vigorous exercise that gets your heart rate up and gets you sweating sometime during the day. But if that's not your schedule and you've got to do it in the evenings, you should stop doing high intensity exercise at least 1 hour before bed. Some people say 90 minutes to 3 hours, but there was an article published in the Sports Medicine Journal that said as long as you stop high intensity exercise 60 minutes before bed, you shouldn't have any problem falling asleep. And as for our friend caffeine, here is the bad part, guys. You've really got to stop drinking caffeine after noontime, after 12 p.m. It takes a long time for your body to metabolize caffeine, and so even if you're going to bed at 9 or 10 p.m., there's still a little bit of caffeine around from your morning cup or 2 of coffee. So try to limit or stick to decaf only after noontime so that you can fall asleep super fast and stay asleep even longer to get a full 7 to 9 hours of rest every night. So what exactly are you going to do in this hour before bed? Because I just told you, don't exercise, don't look at your phone, don't eat a huge meal. You can have your bedtime snack of 2 kiwis and 2 pistachios. If you didn't get that video, the first one in this series, I'll link it in the description. So you can have your bedtime snack, you can do yoga, you can do deep breathing, you can pull out a book and get some good old reading time. You can stretch, you can talk to your partner. What do you like to do in this time? Because I've got to be honest, it is super hard for me not to be on my phone. I hope you got some helpful tips in this video. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll catch you in the next one.